Well, and I would add, for those of you that are feeling just kind of frozen in the headlights by all that's going on right now, we know from history that these kinds of moments are the moments when organizations, societies become open to big changes, because whatever got us to this stage, clearly needs to be rethought. And when I'm in my more optimistic moments, I think this is a fantastic opportunity to, rethink the rules of the road for capitalism, rethink the way that corporations think about their stakeholders. Okay, so to get to the commercial part of this webinar, how do our listeners learn more? How can we find out more about the book, about you, about what Strategyzer does? Let everybody know where they can get more of this great kind of conversation.
So very simple, go to strategyzer.com and you'll find actually 100 pages of the book for free. See if you're interested. If you pre-order the book, you'll get a couple of exclusive webinars, pre-book launch till April 14th. You can benefit of those. We'll talk a little bit about the stuff behind it, how we did it, etc. And then, if you are a corporation, you can work with Strategyzer. We do pretty fun stuff, technology-enabled services to put everything in place that we were just talking about: innovation, transformation, growth, and culture.
That's great. Thank you so much. Okay, closing thoughts from any of us. And I know there are questions in the chat that we can't get to now, but we will get to later on if you leave us your name and we know who you are. So Yves, why don't you start with the last couple of comments?
A very personal comment. We started to work together 20 years ago with Alex, and it's a great pleasure to having wrote those books and maybe animate some webinars or created content. So I think it's one of the things that I retain from this big adventure.
That's fabulous. That's fabulous. And
I'll return that one, because it's been 20 amazing years and I've learned so much. And to be honest, I'm always surprised that Yves, follows on these adventures, because he knows how messy these things are and that we're getting into some crazy stuff. So returning Yves, it's a great pleasure to work together for 2 decades.
Oh, that's fabulous. So for our listeners, this conversation has been recorded. We'll make it available to you once we clean up all the stuff that is not very interesting to listen to. And I would encourage all of you to use this time to do some reflection on what you would like to see come out of this shift, beyond just getting over the immediate crisis, and how this group of people in our ecosystem could be helpful to you. So thank you all very much. Have a wonderful weekend wherever in the world you are. And it's truly been a pleasure. Thank you for making the time, Alex and Yves.
And thank you, Rita, for this invitation.
Thank you.
It was great. Thanks.
Bye-bye. Take care.